Hello everyone, this is Joe W. Today I'm re-reviewing Now That's I Call Music 13 and Now That's I Call Music 14. Now 13 came out in 1988, and Now 14 came out in 1989. I got my Now 14 copy delivered in jewel case, by the way. Now 13 artwork is my favourite using the original Now logo in my opinion. I like the fact the logo is like a rocket. Of course 13 Roman numerals is interesting, and the red sky looks very detailed, really like this front cover. The Now 14 artwork, however, is kind of bland. It's just a logo in a spotlight. That's all there is, really. Let's get to the track lists. Now 13 has 32 top chart hits. Disc 1 kicks off with Rio Is Up by Yaz and the Plastic Population, one of my favourite iconic classics. We like this dance pop tune, we like the chorus. Teardrops, Womack and Womack, a great classic. Little Respect, Erasure, that's my favourite Now 13, really iconic synth pop classic. Always gets me in a good mood. Harvestful World, The Christians. I found this cover just as okay as the Isley Brothers original version. I also found Ordinary Angel by Hue and Cry quite okay. Breakfast in Bed, UB40 with Chrissy Hines. Not keen on this one, honestly. She Makes My Day, Robert Palmer. Found this one kind of meh. Hands to Heaven, Breathe. Nice ballad from Breathe. A Groovy Kind of Love, Phil Collins. An okay cover of a Mindbenders classic. Doesn't have any groove in it, but, you know. Don't Worry, Be Happy, Bobby McFerrin. That always gets me in a good mood. I like the acapella in this one too. Kiss, Art of Noise featuring Tom Jones. I like this cover actually. I like it better than Prince's version in my opinion. Let's Stick Together, Brian Ferry. That was re-released that year, and it's my favourite Brian Ferry song, a really iconic song. You Came, Kim Wilde, a great pop classic from Kim Wilde. Don't Make Me Wait by Bomber Bass with Lorraine on vocals. I like this dance tune, one of my favourite ones as well. The Harder I Try, Brother Beyond. I found this one alright. He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, The Hollies. I think he was on an advert that year, that's why it got to number 1, and I found this song okay. Disc 2 kicks off with The Twist, Yo Twist by Fat Boys with Chubby Checker. I found an okay rap version. We Will, We Papa Go Rappers, pretty good rap tune. I also quite like Salt-N-Pepa's cover of Twist and Shout, pretty cool, and the beginning kind of reminds me of Tony Basil's Mickey. The Race, Yellow, quite an interesting one, and I found it an okay tune. Of course, this music was used during the race in one of the Benidorm episodes. Big Fun, Inner City feats Kevin Saunderson, an excellent dance tune to me, one of my favourite ones as well, without music. We Call It Acid, D-Mob feats Gary Hazeman, pretty annoying in my opinion, not keen on this tune at all. Burn It Up, The Beatmasters with P.P. Arnold, quite a good song. Girl You Know It's True, Milli Vanilli, I found an okay pop tune. Heaven in My Hands, Level 42, that's my favourite Level 42 song, a brilliant pop rock tune here. Rush Hour, Jane Wildwin, really iconic song, we like recording this one, it's one of my favourites, alongside I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by The Proclaimers. Really like this one, always have. Secret Garden, T'Pau, pretty good rock tune from T'Pau. I Want Your Love, Transvision Vamp, I found an okay rock tune. I Don't Want Your Love by Duran Duran, I like how we move from I Want Your Love to I Don't Want Your Love, and it's a good Duran Duran song. Whether's All That Matters, The Human League, really like this tune from Human League. Martha's Harbour, All About Eve, kind of a mid song to close the album. Now 14 also has 32 top chart hits. Disc 1 kicks off with Something's Gotten Hold of My Heart by Mark Almond feat. Gene Pitney. I found this duet version okay. Two Hearts, Phil Collins, really like this one. Stop, Erasure, that's my favourite of Now 14. Yes, 2 albums in a row, I have Erasure as my favourite of the album, but it's a really iconic synth pop classic as well, we like the chorus. Help, Bananarama, La La Ni Ni Nu Nu for Comic Relief, kind of a naff version in my opinion, I like Beatles version better. Looking for Linda, Hue and Cry, I found an okay song from Hue and Cry. Fine Time, Yaz, kind of bland for a Yaz song in my opinion, didn't really like this one. 4 Letter Word, Kim Wilde, I found an okay ballad alongside Stop by Sam Brown. You Got It, Roy Orbison, that was released after his dad's passing, and it's a really good classic from Roy Orbison. She Tries to Be Crazy, Fine Young Cannibals, a great classic from Fine Young Cannibals. We have music in the chorus in this one. Need You Tonight, In Excess, a brilliant classic, one of my favourites. Of course, the iconic musical later featured in Professor Green's I Need You Tonight with Ed Jewett. Burning Bridges, On and Off and On Again, Status Quo, Big Area, Then Jericho, both brilliant underrated rock tunes to me and some of my favourites. Last of the famous international playboys, Morrissey, pretty good tune from Morrissey. Every Rose Has Its Thorn, Poison, nice feel-good rock tune. Belfast Child, Simple Minds, I found an okay rock ballad to close the disc. I'm glad I got number 1. Disc 2 kicks off with Buffalo Stance by Nina Cherry. I found an okay pop tune to open the disc. I think Bomber Bass produced the music for this one. Good Life, Inner City, a great dance classic from Inner City. Hey Music Lover, S Express, pretty good tune. Blow the House Down, Living in the Box, brilliant underrated classic, one of my favourites. Really like the music of this one and Richard Derbish's vocals. Promised Land, The Style Council, quite different to other songs, but I quite like this one. Alongside Respect, A Diva, pretty interesting cover. Wild Thing, Tone Lock, a brilliant rap tune to me, one of my favourites. Really like rock music of this one. I Live For Your Love, Natalie Cole, I found an okay ballad. First Time, Robin Beck, I think it was featured in an advert, that one, and it's a really nice ballad. I also really like some Box remix of this song. Straight Up, Paul Abdul, I found an okay pop tune. I Really Wanna Be With You, Samantha Fox, a decent cover to me. Be My Twin, Brother Beyond, Love Like a River, Clemmie Fisher, I found these 2 tunes alright. All She Wants Is Duran Duran, pretty cool tune from Duran Duran. Tracy, Level 42, really good song from Level 42 actually. Love Changes Everything, Michael Ball from Aspects of Love, and I'm not a fan of this song honestly. That's the whole track lists. Here are discs 1 and 2 for now 13. Here's disc 1 for now 14. And disc 2. Here is the booklet for now 13. Pictures of each artist, information about each song, where they charted. And some copyright information as well. And here's the now 14 booklet with its own copyright information about each song, where they charted, and pictures of each artist. Now 13 and Now 14 are both really great albums in my opinion. We like a lot of classics on these ones. I do like Now 13 a bit better than Now 14, but still, I enjoy these albums. That's my real review. And Now That's I Call Music 13, and Now That's I Call Music 14. Hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite songs of these albums? Comment down below, and I'll see you next video.